What's good, yo? We back, RTTV.
Gang.
If it's your first time here, it definitely won't be your last, so make sure you kill, murder, and
smash
that subscribe button. And welcome back to RTTV Reacts, where we react to everything. Man,
Yeah.
the newest series. We seen the movies, right?
We have.
Some of us read some books when we was young.
All of us, we in school. I think we had to.
No.
I didn't read all the books in school.
No, the first one. I'm saying we all read a book.
Yes, that's true. I did read the first one.
I
don't think I read any of them.
Really?
Oh, well,
I don't think I ever read any of them.
Let's read up to Chambers of Secrets.
I read the second.
I didn't know they had the. I read it on my own regard. My school didn't make me do that.
It was that popular where it was like...
That's hard.
I had summer reading, but I never had to read Harry Potter.
Well, we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher Stone this time, guys.
Philosopher.
New HBO series, man. Different from what we seen in the movie called The Sorcerer's Stone. I guess this is what it was supposed to be called, man. I always see the title always different overseas, so maybe that's why it was. And here we are to take a first look into the characters that are going to be playing some of our beloved characters in the Harry Potter series. Let's see what these kids look like, man. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Nah, this looks the same.
Dursley's.
Ari?
Oh, this is his room. Damn, see, that looks way more terrible.
Yeah.
And you're going to start acting like one.
Oh, it shows him actually getting
Oh,
in
in public school, yeah.
You think you're something special?
Damn.
Ow.
There is nothing special.
He looks good as a little Harry Potter, though.
I hate that auntie.
Yeah, this is one of the worst families in all of fiction.
For real.
Oh, hype.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest and bravest people I ever met.
Hagrid.
Damn.
They were fun
Hagrid.
and clever.
Wow, perfect casting for Hagrid. Wow.
That's my boy from Thing. What the hell is he from?
Will be in Hogwarts.
Ooh. Ronald Weasley! I can't wait to watch this, bro.
Whoa.
Oh, she fits good.
Are you
Do
sure?
we know who Dumbledore's gonna be?
He's black. I don't know, my friend.
Nah,
Snape's black.
They might have just showed us who Dumbledore's gonna
A flying Nimbus. Maybe we'll see more Quidditch games too.
I like how Ron looks too, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, that's Hermione.
That's Snape. That's Dumbledore.
And Hermione. I think I just noticed who she was. There she is.
Aww. I already like them three. I like them three.
I'm happy they made them younger than they were in the movie.
Are they? Because I remember they were really small.
They were
significantly young.
They took like 2 years between movies sometimes.
Yeah, they was mad little in that first movie.
That's him right there. That's Chambers.
Oh, damn, my fault.
Yeah, but I think they were like probably 2 years because them three. Nah, Weasley looked way smaller than the other Weasley. Because you're right, they were
That's
young.
true. That's true.
They look. Even that girl looked. They were all young, but I think height wise, them three look taller.
Okay,
That's one.
I get why you would think that too. Especially for the time
Yeah.
when you see them, like, because I noticed when I watch certain things for a time, you'd be like, "Yo, they're mad old at the time." Then when you watch it when you're older, you're like, "Actually, they were really, really young." So like, I see why you would think that because that's what I be seeing when I see certain shows. I like the casting that we've seen so far. I think they casted Hagrid perfectly. I think everything looks dope. Everything it's not too far off from the film, like in terms of the aesthetic, in terms of how Hogwarts looks, at least from what I saw. But
I think it did
dope.
look different to me. I'm not gonna lie. And I think they intentionally wanted to look a little different. I feel like from if that person was Dumbledore that they showed, he like Dumbledore looked like Merlin in the old movies. You feel me? Now he kind of just like an older dude. I think even the way, bless you, even the way Harry goes and meets Hagrid, we see that they're talking on a train
versus him coming to the house and stuff like that.
I'm saying like in terms of like Hogwarts, like the aesthetic doesn't look too far. I'm not saying that it's the same exact thing. It just doesn't look too far off from what we saw within the films. And one thing I did like though in the trailer was the fact that they're showing Harry while he's in public school and all the things that transpired, rather than just giving us a snippet of the things that transpired in the Dursleys household. And also, it gets me more excited because I feel like we're gonna see more Quidditch games throughout the series too. And I always loved Quidditch in Harry Potter.
Yeah, me too.
Definitely. I like what they're able to do with the series, because if you're a fan of just the whole Harry Potter universe, you could definitely see the changes that they definitely made in this, and that they are gonna implement way more of the book, because a lot of movies they can't put everything in the book, and even some characters don't really get the shine that they deserve, and some characters are not even that are in the actual book are not even in the story, because what's his name, Dobby, like, you know how he just played like a little, like, you know how he played a role but was like minor.
Yeah.
In the actual book, he plays such a pivotal role, and then he even has a sister who plays a even bigger role. And I think the way they started from the beginning, we're gonna get. And they started the kids young. This series could go for like 10, probably 12 years, and it low-key needs to, because you really so many more in depth things happen that sometimes we don't really understand, and sometimes they move out, and I think they're going to be able to tell the story the way it was supposed to be. And television, I think, is the perfect avenue, because there's only so much you could put in a movie.
I get you. There's going to be more things. It's going to make more sense to have more context to it, because it's going to have the opportunity to have all the details more flushed out. So I love the feeling it gave me too, especially I feel like the score that they provided in the background really gave me like that Harry Potter essence that I love. Like, and I'm already enthralled by the selections of like Harry Potter, Hermione, and Ron Weasley, because I loved all three of them and stuff. I'm interested to see what's going on with Snape, because like it's just like I think like he got dreads. He's black. It's like completely different from like the original Snape. So I think he must be a brilliant actor if they chose to go a whole new direction and stuff like that. I know it's gonna get me heated throughout the series because of the fact that Snape is always a person that's being accused of things, and now he's black.
You know what?
Yo.
I never thought about it like that.
That's what I said.
Wow.
Why they accusing him? Why?
God damn it.
I think
But I think it's gonna be more diverse too. I think there's gonna be a lot of black characters in it, and I think they didn't pick him because he's a good actor. A lot of times they just do that so the series has more diverse and people could see themselves in it.
Okay.
So I definitely think we're gonna see way more like.
Yeah, because
I think Hermione though is not even. She don't look white to me. She looks like she's Southern.
she looks like she's mixed.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Which she really is in the series, because she's the Muggle.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
witch or whatever. So
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie, there's only two black characters I remember. Homie from How to Get Away from Murder, and then there was like Wes,
yeah.
and then there was one black girl.
That's why they made such abrupt. It's like they have to make it more inclusive.
Somebody prominent had to be black, yeah.
I really enjoyed this trailer because I think that Harry Potter, from watching it with y'all, much more like I didn't watch it as a kid, so my first time watching it was with y'all on the channel, and I feel like it's such a great story. It's such a feel good story. These characters are such great characters that this is a story that they could always tell and create different newer versions of it. And I think as long as J.K. Rowling is a part of like that story that she created from its inception, that it's gonna be great for every generation that they make it for. And I do love that they went the TV format this time. We've got a lot of elite movies, and I can't wait to see how it looks now as a TV show. I can't wait. These are some great characters.
My only question is, I don't know if you guys know the answers to this, but are they going to split the books into different series? Because obviously this series is based off of the first book.
the first season you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just going to change the name of the season every season.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
The show's called Philosopher.
Because it says because it's presented to us as Harry Potter
It
and the
might not. They
Philosopher's
can
Stone.
probably leave it like that, but if they do, yeah, we don't know. But I think they might just leave it like that though, because I don't think they would do that, because that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that, because I'm now
Yeah,
thinking about
that's also
Percy
cool.
Jackson and stuff like that. His show is that's mad different books, but like
They just left the name.
they didn't. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
See,
they
I
didn't
didn't know.
swap
See,
the
I
name.
didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know that.
I feel like sometimes they do, and maybe for Harry Potter they would,
show?
because
What show? What show that changes their name every season?
I'll have to look it up.
That
Because I swear to goodness, I really
that's
thought
not common. I didn't
really
think
thought
that
it
to a Jersey. I'm like, yeah, that's not a normal thing with people.
I think they would, because I really don't
Yeah.
think the host like the Philosopher's Stone. I don't feel like fits if they do the whole.
But
series.
that's what I'm saying. Logically for business, that don't make sense. And then past saying that Percy Jackson, they did that. That
But
makes
what's
that's
Percy
why
Jackson's name? Is it just called Percy
It's
Jackson?
Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
And the books are different. He's saying, but
Yeah, the books is all different titles and stuff like
And
that,
they
but
just
it just
left it
kept
that
it
name.
as that.
But I feel like with
I
something
don't know
like
if
Percy
they had
Jackson,
I have to
you could
pull
do
it
that.
back up on YouTube, but I don't know if it had Harry Potter colon the sorcerer. Like, because if it is that, then I think it
But
was.
I'm just
You
saying,
know what I'm
what
saying?
show that have they like? I'm just basing it on business stuff. I've never seen a show where every season they would change the name. And then when he said that the book that's similar and they did that, I'm like that would make more sense.
Well, I think because that one was never like it just never gave a name to certain books, right? It just said Percy Jackson.
No,
and
he
didn't
said
know
it.
does.
Evan, what are you saying?
No.
Every book is a different one.
No,
It'd be
that's not what
like
I'm
Sea
saying.
of
I'm saying
Monsters,
I'm saying the first Percy Jackson was just called Percy Jackson.
No, it
like
wasn't.
The show, I'm saying.
No. Oh, okay. I thought you
You get
said
what I'm
about the
saying?
book.
You get what I'm saying, though, right?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Like, the
I get
first
what
one
you're saying.
isn't named after the
different.
first
I get what you're
book.
saying. It'd be different if it was Percy Jackson, Olympians, the
And
Lightning
then the next
Thief.
season
The
came and
Lightning,
they didn't change
the
it.
Lightning Thief, because
Yeah,
the first
whatever it
book
is,
is the
yeah,
Lightning
whatever
Thief.
it is,
So I get what you're saying. If it was that,
Oh,
then
so
it would be a
they
good. I get what you're saying.
so
I
they
get what you're
didn't
saying.
do
Because
that
like they
Percy
basically
Jackson.
just named it Percy Jackson, so they never gave
Olympians.
it a name of a book like the rest of the book name.
Because
where
the
Harry
whole
Potter
because the name
did.
of the whole book is Percy Jackson Olympians, the Lightning Thief. That's the name of the first book.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
it's
okay.
Sea of Monsters.
So
Then
what's
it's
this one
so on.
called?
This one's actually called like because it's called the first Harry Potter is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Or
That
Philosopher's
show-
Stone.
No, it's Philosopher.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But this one is called Harry Potter. I think it has a colon, the Philosopher's Stone, which I would think then changes.
I'm
the
just
colon.
saying businessly
I
that
get what
would
you're saying,
that
but
would
I-
make
I
more
think
that's
sense.
what- that's what-
It
that's
would
why I
make sense
asked-
if the main.
It wouldn't change.
But that's why I-
Yeah, but it's
every
Harry
time.
Potter. It comes with
It's
some
still Harry Potter.
or some
But
knowledge.
the way they're
about the
pushing it
series.
is to a new audience, like younger kids. That's gonna be confusing.
But it'll always be like Harry Potter.
I'm just saying, show me what they did. I'm just like, it just never.
But you don't.
makes-
It don't make sense to you.
It wouldn't be a drop-off, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm
it's
saying
bunch of
a
movies
show.
already.
The title
Books?
of the show, marketing wise, every time you're changing that would throw it off. That's what
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
it will throw it off that. bad.
I feel like the same
And I
people will
don't
still
think they're
come back
gonna
for
do
the
that.
next season.
Yeah,
I don't
because
think
you gotta
they're
think
gonna
about it. As long as I type in Harry
Yo,
Potter,
y'all saying it, but
that's
I'm
that
just
big
saying
of a
if
name.
it hasn't been done, because I'm basically like the IPs, you're always changing it, like because we're thinking about. I'm like businessly, you're putting marketing into one thing, like it's not a movie. You get what I'm saying? It's a series. So I'm saying if they've done that, if there's a series out there, then cool. I'm just saying if there's never been a series, I don't think they're gonna be the first to do that.
So that
That's what I'm
means
saying.
because my
Hey,
thing
if
is
it's a- Harry Potter's big enough that
If
they
there's
can
a
do
series
it.
that did it, yeah, that's what I said. Just
But
find one
then
that has,
based
and
off
I'll
of
be
but
like,
then based off of that, because I don't know if this is gonna be the whole book is gonna be in one season. And based off of that, they would have to make a series for each book at that point. I don't know. That's why I asked the question.
Yeah, I don't
because it really depends on if they're doing 4 seasons of this story and then they're gonna go to another series, or they're just gonna do it, or they're gonna do it like that, which I don't know. I can't think of any shows off the top of my head that have done something like that where they change the name of each season every single season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which
That's
is
not
why.
playing.
Which is why I'm
and
saying
it's just
like.
businessly, like the mark, like all the old
I don't know if
posters
it's
from
gonna-
before.
yeah.
People like they just rather brand something. Like you get what I'm saying?
But I
They
feel
rather
like we
just
see
brand.
that. We see that in anime, like where they adapt certain arcs.
But I
But
also
I'm saying
think
anime and
either way,
TV shows are different though.
They're
Like
still
American
TV
Western.
shows though.
Nah, Western.
But
it's
live
either
action
Western-
shows.
Rob,
But-
you really don't
Western,
think
though.
that they're gonna
So
take Harry
HBO
Potter
Max.
and just change
I think they
the
are.
book name?
I'm just saying,
Like-
where has it been done? I'm not
But
saying
here's my
it's
question,
not.
though.
do
I'm not
anime, you discredited the
I said
anime.
anime is not live action,
But
though.
it's
I'm
still
not
a TV
comparing-
show.
It's not live
Like,
action.
it's branded
though.
to the whole world.
That's
at
a
this point.
Japanese compared to a Western.
But Rob, then my question would be to you
platform. That's
then.
what I'm saying, it's different.
Since the baseline is I've never seen it before. Have you ever seen a show that was named after the first movie?
Yo, all you had to do was just
No, I'm asking
Google
you-
it. That's
no,
how
I'm
y'all
asking
can
you a
Yeah,
see
but
it.
that's the
I'm
only
asking you a question.
validation you'll get. Though.
For me,
Like,
I'm just saying for me.
No,
Y'all,
but
I'm
I'm
not
not-
telling you not to believe what y'all saying.
I
I'm
get
not
that.
saying for me.
But basically,
that's
I'm
what I
saying that
believe.
both have never been done then, because I've never seen.
I know, and I'm
get
saying
what I'm
both
saying?
haven't been done. I'm going with businessly. They'll just keep.
'Cause for
that
me-
name.
businessly, that don't even make sense because if they're adapting the
Bro,
whole
what you
Like
saying?
Harry Potter
what
is a
you're saying to
business.
me? My whole point is what you're saying don't make sense to me. I'm just saying you could agree with what you're saying, but even if it don't make sense,
No, but
y'all
you're
don't
saying
make sense
you're
me
trying to
either.
use the logic of businessly.
I'm
They're
not saying
adapting
you're
all
I'm
of Harry
basically saying,
Potter
yo,
businessly.
I'm
They're
just
gonna keep
basically
the
saying
same.
I don't
book,
think
the
you're. I'm
first
not
book's
saying
title
y'all wrong.
for the
I'm
entire-
just saying this is what I think. You're telling me I'm wrong, and I'm basically saying, yo,
Yeah, but
prove
that-
me that I'm wrong.
I'm telling you.
You're telling me, I said,
there's
prove
there's
me.
titles
That's what
to
I'm
every
saying.
book for a series of Harry Potter. They're gonna keep it.
I
the
know, but I'm
first
saying
book-
television, they never done that. And I'm saying if they have,
But-
show me, and that's it. I'll be.
And I'm telling you, they did it with movies. I'm telling you, they've done it with
Bro,
anime.
I mean, you're not gonna
That-
change my mind. I'm not trying to change yours, but that's what I think.
Yeah, but that's because you
That's-
don't want to change your mind.
No,
that's
that's
why.
why.
That's
That's
why.
weird to me. That's
just
what I
being
think. Why you
stubborn
want me
and
to
just
believe what you want,
No,
bro? I don't, bro.
Yeah,
I'm basing on
because
my
you don't want
instinct.
to. You're not listening
I'm
to what
basing
we're
off of
saying. You
facts.
don't care about what
I
we're
am listening
saying.
to what
You're not
saying.
caring about what
You
we're
said
saying. You don't
anime,
care about it because
Alright,
It's never been done.
Okay.
All right.
It's
So,
never
I
been done.
actually,
That's
so
what
I
it is.
actually just had to look this up because I wanted to see, and this is the first thing I'm seeing. So I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit more. But it says the upcoming Harry Potter series is expected to use a distinct title for each of its 7 seasons, as each season is designed as a deep dive adaptation of one specific book from J.K. Rowling's series. So pretty much they're going to change the season.
No, that's not, bro.
But like
you
this
just
is the
put-
first thing.
the-
This is the
all
first thing
all
I
the
see.
information that shows not even out yet. That's why I'm like, bro, when it comes out,
Robbie
I
don't
could
want
be
to take
wrong.
that information, bro. He don't want to take
I
that
look up.
information. He don't want to
Just
take that
looked up
information.
AI.
Because
I know a
business
lot
it
of
don't make
information.
sense.
Bro, cool, bro. I don't even care, bro. It is cool, it is. But for me right now, that's what I think based on what I've seen previously. That's
But like, you think they would do the Order of the Phoenix?
why y'all
and it
trying
would
to
still
change
be
my
called
mind?
that?
No, because Rob, if you present us information
Yo, but I
that
don't
makes
have-
sense,
but
they'll be
yo-
like, yo, Robbie, you
yo-
right. But
yo,
like,
but
when
your
it comes to
information
you,
don't
to
make
me,
sense.
it don't. To
It
me,
don't
to
make
me, it
sense
don't
to
make
me,
sense.
though.
I don't.
You want me to lie
I just
and
don't
say it makes
believe
sense?
that. I just don't believe that you're
just don't believe-
unwilling to listen to
I
logic
am
sometimes,
listening
and
to
I
you.
just
I'm
don't
saying
get it.
from what I've seen businessly in past shows, I've never seen that. That's why I said, yo, if y'all pull one up and show me, I'll shut up. And y'all haven't. And
I
until
told you
see-
anime. You said that don't count because it is Western TV.
It isn't to
but
me.
anime
It's
is
not,
switched over
though.
to the
That
rest of the
don't-
world.
Yo, I don't compare
And then we said the
anime
movies.
shows.
Why didn't they
Yo,
keep the movies? The
everything
movies
anime
is
shows
different.
do live action
The
shows
only
do it.
thing
They
I
don't,
will-
bro.
the
There's
only
two
thing
They
I will
different.
could though.
say-
It's TV.
But they don't,
They
though.
take from each other. They both take from each other. In regards, I mean, they already
I'm
said
like, bro,
that
like, with
there's
a live
not
action-
shows that
like,
already
Game of
don't take
Thrones
the
does
data
not
from
move
movies.
like anime shows. It series, Stranger Things, they don't move like anime shows. They're all different, bro. They're all not the same thing. That's why I'm not taking that.
If I had my phone,
I said, give me a live action show, not an anime
I'll figure it
show,
out
bro.
later.
I'm not gonna compare anime and live action. I don't do that. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm not coming at you wrong, but I never would be like, yo, based because an anime show does this, that's Japanese, which they do everything different than Western. I'm not gonna compare the two.
Okay. Well, great trailer nonetheless.
Yes.
I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what's the release date for this right here?
I think they said Christmas 2026.
Christmas 2027.
Perfect time for the first movie. I know
For
the
sure.
first 2 movies were like they were always playing on
The
ABC
holidays.
Family and the holidays and stuff. So
Have
it
they
was a good
always
time.
dropped around Christmas? Harry Potter? I don't know why I feel like I remember them being around Christmas, but I could be wrong. Like I wasn't the biggest fan, so I won't sit here and
Yeah, I'm
dominate
not
it,
sure.
but
I'm not sure about
yeah.
that either.
Okay.
But all right, stay tuned, guys, for this series, man, and it's gonna be fun. It's your boy Wells, the Anime King.
Fun facts, guys. My cousin is the biggest Harry Potter fan in the world. She had a Harry Potter wedding, yo. I gotta call her, see what she thinks about this. It's your boy DC.
It's your boy Opposite the RT.
It's the Maniac.
Fun fact, my girl's the biggest Harry Potter fan. I took her to the installation, and she hated it. It's Patrick Arte.
You took us to the what?
It was
Installation?
the installation. It was like basically like a thing, like an immersive type of experience where it brings you to all the different like houses and stuff like that. And she was like, "This is trash." Patrick Arte.
And that settles it at
The round table.